So, good morning. It is currently 4 a.m., which seems like a crazy time to be awake. But basically, I always watch people doing these 24-hour readathons, and I'm jealous because the timing just never works out for me, so I can't do it. But today it works out that I have a hospital appointment this morning, so I got the day off work, and pretty much I can do 24 hours of reading. And I'm really interested just to kind of see how much reading I can actually get done in 24 hours. So, what I've done is I've woken up a little bit early. I went to bed early, so I look really tired, but I'm not actually that tired, or I won't be by the time I get ready. So I got up at 4 a.m. and then I think I'm going to try. It might not work out, but I'm going to try staying up till 4 a.m. and just pretty much trying to read all day. So we'll see how we go, and I will bring you along. I will talk to you a bit about what books I'm going to read, but first, my plan is to listen to my audiobook, which is All Our Wrong Todays by Elan. I can never remember his surname, especially not at 4 in the morning. But basically, I'm going to listen to that audiobook while I get ready and sort out some of the housework that I didn't do during my work week because I was too busy. And then I will check in with you again. Okay, so it's just after 5 o'clock in the morning now. It's always kind of weird how when you get up early, just how much time there is in the morning. So, anyway, at the moment, I've just finished one part. Let's see if we can. Oh, I'm listening to it on my iPad. It's a bit weird. But so, All Our Wrong Todays, I can now tell you it's by Elan Mastai, and he's narrating the audiobook. I'm actually really enjoying it, partly because his love interest in the story is a woman called Penelope, and Penelope is amazing, and he just keeps saying how Penelope is amazing. And my name's not Penelope exactly, it's Penny, but sometimes my mum calls me Penelope, mainly when I'm in trouble. But when he talks about Penelope being awesome, I really do just feel like, yeah, I am amazing. I really am. So I'm enjoying it. I also quite like the story that he's setting up. Not much has really happened so far, and I guess we're 1/8 through the book. But I'm still enjoying the setup, so that's okay. I am now going to probably move on to Magic Burns by Ilona Andrews. So this is the second book in the Kate Daniel series, which I am rereading this year in preparation for the 10th book coming out later in the year. It's a pretty short book, so I'm hoping I can get through it all today. I really have no feeling for how much you can get read in 24 hours, so I have a pile of books here, which I thought I'd just quickly show you, but I really don't know what's realistic. So I've got Magic Burns. I want to finish that All Our Wrong Todays. I also have the first 2 books of Saga here, and I have the 3rd to 5th books on request from the library, and they're all at the moment saying in transit. So I'm kind of hoping that they'll turn up today and I can read a fairly significant chunk of the series. We'll see how that goes though, but at least I can read those first 2. And then if I still end up with more time after all of that, I do also have Illuminate. That is a chunker, so I doubt I'll finish that. But it's there if I need it. So yeah, I'm gonna go and read Magic Burns, and I guess I'll check in again later. Okay, so it is about 7 o'clock now, and I need to leave soon for the hospital because, annoyingly, even though there's a hospital 5 minutes drive from my house, the infusion that I get is only done at a hospital like a half-hour drive from me, so I have to go and fight the traffic, and I'm leaving super early because I'm not good at arriving at places on time. So far I listened to another half a part of All Our Wrong Todays. Some drama just happened. It was pretty exciting, although it's made me feel a bit different about Penelope. Also Magic Burns, I'm about 50 pages nearly in, which is not too bad. I will, during my drive, probably listen to some more of my audiobook, and then at the hospital mainly read this. I'll probably be at the hospital for about 2 or 3 hours depending. I should mention why I'm going there. So every 6 weeks I have an infusion, which basically, because I have Crohn's disease, stops my immune system from trying to kill me. So that's cool. I guess some people might find it a bit annoying to have to get an infusion every 6 weeks, but I try to look at it as an excuse to take a day off and just do my own thing. At the hospital, it's pretty chilled. Just sit there for a couple of hours, although sometimes they struggle to find my veins. But otherwise, it's not so bad, and the benefits of staying alive are totally worth it. Okay, so I have finished up with my infusion now. I am going to stop at the mall on my way home, which will include a stop at the library. I see that Saga Volume 5 is showing up as waiting for me now, and I'm hopeful that the other ones will be there, even though they say they're still in transit. Sometimes that works out, so we will try it. I was also planning to go to the beach this afternoon, but now I'm not so sure because there seems to be a bunch of clouds have showed up. Sorry, my camera is falling over because this is a beautiful Bluetech stand. I am so high tech. So again, while I run my errands, I will listen to my audiobook. I'm actually quite excited to continue with it. I also, during my infusion, managed to get up to 136 of Magic Burns, which is about halfway through, so that's cool. I mean, I already know I love that book, so not a surprise. So somehow now it's like 1 o'clock. I have had lunch and done my supermarket shopping and all my chores. Also about halfway through All Our Wrong Todays. I am really enjoying it. It's kind of a different time travel type story, but I like it. I did also stop at the library, and it's a bit annoying. So I got the next Saga Volume 3, so that means I can read 1 to 3 today. But then also the only other one there was 5, so I don't know where 4 is, but it's not there yet. I could always stop by the library later in the day to see if it's there, but that's maybe a little bit desperate, so not sure if I'll actually bother with that. I look tired. I am still debating with myself as to whether I want to go out to a park or a beach or something to read for a while rather than just staying home. Part of me thinks I could get my audiobook done on the drive, and then of course when I get there it would be nice. But the other part of me thinks I could listen to my audiobook at home and get some housework done at the same time, which is probably the more grown-up thing to do. I just have to decide how grown-up I'm actually feeling. But basically, to procrastinate being an adult, I'm just going to lie on my couch and read a bit more of Magic Burns, and then I'll decide what I'm doing, I guess. So it's 4 o'clock now. I accidentally fell asleep and had a nap instead of reading Magic Burns. And then I was going to go out, but this big black cloud is coming across, so I don't think I'm going to now. I did read the first book of Saga, and I thought it was okay. So that's good, because I was sort of worried that the hype was going to skip me. There are definitely some aspects of it that I'm not a fan of, but I am really interested where the story's going, and I do understand what's going on, which has been kind of my main criticism of the graphic novels I've read so far. So yeah, I think that I'm going to, well, I was going to continue the series no matter what, but at least this way I'm gonna continue it like in a hopeful fashion. This is probably going to be really boring now that I'm not going anywhere, but I'm probably now going to actually read some of Magic Burns, like I said, and then maybe listen to a bit more of my audiobook while I do some housework. And I'm not really sure what else, but we'll see. Hey guys, so I thought I'd better check in. It's 10 o'clock now. I just had a bath and washed my hair, which is why it's kind of all over the place. While in the bath, I finished Magic Burns, which I really enjoyed, although I do find there's a lot going on in them, so you do need to pay attention, but still, I enjoyed it a lot. I also probably have about an hour to go on All Our Wrong Todays. I am really enjoying it, although the pace has kind of dropped off in the last little bit, so hopefully it'll build up to a good climax at the end and not just drop off into a boring end. We'll see. I am somewhat conflicted as to whether I should still try for like the 24 hours, since I did like procrastinate and muck around quite a lot, and I also had a nap in the middle. I guess I'll just stay up and keep reading until I decide that I can't be bothered anymore, because why not? So now I'm going to go and finish All Our Wrong Todays, and I'll probably read the next volume of Saga, and then maybe I will check in again. Hey, so it's Sunday, Penny here. I'm about to go and try and edit what I filmed on Friday together to make some kind of vlog, which is whatever you just watched. Hopefully it was something interesting. I thought I'd better just film some kind of wrap-up of the whole thing. So I was pretty proud with how much reading I got done on Friday. I think it was pretty good to be able to put that time aside and just focus on getting a bunch of stuff read. And now I'm kind of quite far ahead on my April reading plans, which is pretty good. So I guess I finished Magic Burns and I really enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to rereading the rest of the series. In fact, my main problem is going to probably be stretching it out till the next book comes out, rather than just reading it all in one go. I did also, so I ended up staying up till about 2 on Friday night, and I finished, I think at that point I had already done book 1, I finished volume 2, and then I read about half of volume 3, but I did finish that on Saturday as well, so I've now 3 volumes into Saga, and the 4th and 5th one arrived at the library today, so now I have 4, 5, and 6, so I'll be reading them soon. I also listened to all of All Our Wrong Todays by Elan Mastai. Look, I learned his name now. So, I don't know how I feel about that book. It was kind of a weird time travel one. I think I did really enjoy it, especially the character Penelope or Penny. Enjoyed how amazing she is and how he kept saying she was amazing, although it was a little bit annoying because he kept saying he was in love with her, but really he hardly even knew her. And those are the kind of romances that I just don't really like. I also thought at the end that it kind of lost its momentum a bit. But still, it was a time travel story. It was somewhat enjoyable, so it was okay. I did also listen to maybe another hour or so of Ready Player One, which I was in the middle of. And I finished that today, so this has been a pretty good reading weekend. I guess I'll do a proper wrap-up where I talk more about these books probably halfway through April, given the amount I'm reading. But I hope this reading vlog was somewhat interesting, and maybe I'll do it again sometime. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.